Hi, this is Pastor Myles Holmes. I'm the pastor of Revive in Collinsville, Illinois, and I have the great, distinct honor and privilege of serving with David Smith, the executive director of Illinois Family Institute, as a board member on that wonderful organization. Been a political commentator for many years, both in Canada and now in the USA. Immigrated here in 2006. And I'm a strong supporter of Donald Trump for numbers of reasons. I'll get to that in a few moments, but let me talk to pastors especially today and want to encourage you to encourage your people to be politically involved. Do not hold back. It is our calling and our mandate to be salt and light. And here in America, we are given the privilege and the honor of being salt and light into the political world. Understand this, at least 90% of every political decision is a moral, social, and biblical issue. 100% of moral, social issues are biblical issues. Therefore, we must speak and teach our people how to be involved. Encourage your people, please, to be involved in these March 17 elections coming up. Become precinct committee chairman. Become involved in the process. It is critically important that God's people be salt and light in this world. Let me talk to you just for a few moments now about the impeachment process. President Trump is being impeached in the Senate. He will be acquitted, of course, but the Democrats are trying to impeach him not for crimes. No crime is alleged. Think of it. If he's not being impeached for crimes, what is President Trump being impeached for? I would suggest he's being impeached for his success. That's right. His success with the stock market, his success with the economy, his success with the highest employment numbers in more than 50 years, his success with record Black employment and record Latino and Asian employment, his success in defunding Planned Parenthood and stopping government funding of the murder of children in their mothers' wombs. He's being impeached for his success in standing firm for America first and against globalization and internationalism. President Trump's success with fight against ISIS and Islamic terrorism is why he's being impeached. They're impeaching him for his success in appointing conservative Supreme Court justices and conservative traditional judges to the federal bench. They are impeaching him for his success in recognizing Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and for moving the U.S. embassy there. They're impeaching him for his success at the border, for his wonderful immigration policies, for building more wall and strengthening our security. They're impeaching Donald Trump for his success with evangelical Christian support. Yes, they are. And for his strong support of the church and religious freedom. They're impeaching him for his success in his common sense environmentalism and his rejection of the tree-hugging extremist. They're impeaching him for his success in reducing the size of government and fighting against the swamp and the establishment's rush to impose socialism on America. They are impeaching him for his success in speaking to the common man in America, the family man, the working man. They're impeaching him for his plain talk and straight talk. And they are impeaching him for his success in his bold and unapologetic tweeting. They're impeaching him. Please pay attention, especially pastors, preachers, spiritual leaders. They are impeaching him for his success in giving God the glory, mentioning our faith in every speech and encouraging people to not be ashamed of their faith. They're impeaching him for his success in bringing so many evangelical Christians around him, in his cabinet, in the White House, in his administration, and so many evangelical men and women of God speaking into his life, both personally and counseling him on so many national and international issues. Great men and women of God like Pastor Robert Morris, Pastor Robert Jeffress, Pastor Jerry Falwell Jr., Reverend Franklin Graham, Pastor Jensen Franklin, all friends of mine, Pastor Paula White, Alveda King, Martin Luther King Jr.'s niece, and so many more. They're impeaching him for his success in pointing out the waste in government, the ridiculous and shameful corruption in Washington, D.C., and for his refusal to compromise on making America great again agenda. They're impeaching him for his successful rallies, his incredible record-breaking crowds everywhere he goes. They're impeaching him for connecting with the American heart and soul. They're impeaching him for being a successful president, a president for the people. Now, if you've listened thus far, I need you to know something about me, something that might shock you. I don't watch the news. I don't watch Fox News. I don't watch One News Now. I don't watch CNN or MSNBC. I don't have satellite television, but I read much more than the average bear. And I'm aware of what has made America great. I know the history of America, and I know the history of this world, and I can tell you that President Donald Trump is standing against all that is trying to destroy Western civilization. That's right. I'll repeat that. President Donald Trump is standing against all that is trying to destroy Christian Western civilization. This impeachment must be stopped. He must be acquitted, and he must be reelected with a strong mandate both from the Congress and the Senate for this Make America Great, Keep America Great Constitution, Bible-loving, flag-waving, freedom-loving patriots that are supporting Donald Trump. Now listen, just thought about something. I was driving in the car today listening to some of the speech that he gave. Remember, the first sitting U.S. president to speak live and in person at the March for Life in Washington, D.C. That's historic. And I thought about that, and I thought, what does that tell us about him? It tells us another reason why they want to impeach him. You see, Donald Trump is the anti-politician. He actually takes sides. That's right. Donald Trump doesn't just make promises, doesn't just make speeches. He takes side. He takes the side of the unborn. He takes the side of Israel. He takes the side of freedom and liberty and religious liberties. He takes sides, and that's why the left hates him and why the right thinkers, patriots, God-loving American citizens must support Donald Trump. Praying for you. I support Illinois Family Institute. We support Illinois Family Institute monthly from our church, out of our missions budget. We believe in this very important cultural mission of being salt and light into our legislative powers, into the White House, into our State House here in Springfield, Illinois. We must speak. Our voices must be heard, because this grandpa believes that his grandchildren are worth fighting for America that we'll recognize. God bless you.